is people taking advantage of those opportunities and turning them into avenues of getting into our forests to destroy through logging, illegal logging, through charcoal burning. Wanatumia hizo mbinu kuingia kwa misitu kuharibu. And when you see us taking action to stop that, I am the biggest proponent of participatory forest management. But we have a big problem. I am told, hata juzi Monday, tulipokuwa tunapanda miti, kila Mkenya alikuwa amejipanga kupanda miti, kuna wahalifu hapa Kericho. Walipoona watu wameenda kukusanyika kupanda miti, hao wakaingia kukata miti. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo DCC? Is it, am I telling a lie? It is extremely true. The chairman is confirming that. Na ilibidi watiwe mbaroni kwa sababu ya ule uhalifu. That audacity. Siku ambayo watu wa Kenya wamejitokeza kupanda miti, wengine wanaingia nyuma kukata. That is the problem we are having. We want to encourage our communities to hold hands with us, but we are also very intolerant to the criminal activities that are happening. The request by Mheshimiwa here to consider the local sawmillers in our commercial plantation harvesting. Those are discussions we have. There are provisions towards that. Kuweza pia to take care of the low level wale sawmillers wadogo, at the same time as we take care of the bigger ones, because we are all Kenyans. Those are discussions that we will engage in and ensure that there is no discrimination for the local sawmillers wakati tunafanya harvesting of commercial plantations. But we can also not shut our eyes to the illegalities that have gone on high. And Kericho is at the top of it. Narok is there, Baringo, Nakuru, and we will not loosen our fist on that. We will keep it tight until we are on the same page on the need to protect our forests, because we cannot be planting 15 billion trees while others are working to cut down 15 billion trees. We cannot engage in a zero-sum game.
Secure our forest. We need to ensure that we secure their forests for today and for future generations. But also, at that point, I will not shy to say that in Kericho, where we are today, followed by Nakuru, followed by Narok, that is where we are having the highest level of destruction of our forests. I say this with all the data that I have in my office as the principal secretary in charge of forests in this country. CS, I also request you, and with all humbleness, that when we take these actions of cleaning the sector of forest, you have given us all the support. Please continue giving us the support. But also, I will also humbly request you, I know of course you have been requesting that more be careful, please, let's take some time before we are out. Because we are busy planting trees, we want to secure these trees, we want these trees to grow. The moment we get into forest, in one way or the other, whatever gains we might be making, we might lose these gains. I know what I'm saying might not make you happy, but for me, I always say the truth. We need to be serious with our forest sector, because this is a resource that we made, and this is a resource that we need to utilize sustainably for this country and even for future generations. CS, I will say that in Kericho, our target, national target for planting the trees, as it has been given by none other than the president, is the tune of 163 million in the next 10 years. To date, we have planted, but not much. If we look at our hub, that is Yasamiti, the number is more, so we need to increase our effort in planting more trees, in ensuring we bring back our forest. We know also, you have assisted us CS to come up with what we are calling an outline And I would say that 80% of the report which we are getting from within this outline of where we are having these illegal activities in the forest is in Kericho, Nakuru, and Narok, as I said. So please, the county commissioner, the wananchi wa hapa, all the politicians from this place, let us secure this. Let us all come together and secure this resource. Once we secure it, it will benefit all of us. It is for us, it is for the future generations, as I've said, and we won't be happy. But if we continue the way we are continuing, in the next few years, there will be nothing. And on top of that, as much as we shall have nothing remaining in our forest, also we will destroy our environment, we will deplete and destroy our water sources, and it will be difficult for everybody in this region.
Madam CS, you told us that what we are going to do is to make sure that the local community gets 60% and the other group actually get 40%. Madam CS, I'm requesting that that should be applied when we are actually issuing the licenses for sawmillers to harvest those trees which are supposed to be harvested. Another thing, Madam CS, is that we are environmentalists here. We did with the CDF office 12,000 trees, and we did several also in schools. That was July.
Issue that was affecting the performance of Kenya Forest Service. I want therefore to assure you that the forestry sector will never be the same again. We are going to change, we are going to address the problems and ensure that there is discipline in the management of our resources. We have launched a campaign plan, an operation that is going to address the problems that have been malignant in forest management. This includes unsustainable use of our forest resources, and some of them may have been brought to your attention. We are not going to allow that. We have also, I've also given stern instructions to KFS staff to uphold integrity in all their businesses and ensure that there is no illegalities taking place, or there is nobody who engages in corruption, because it has already been demonstrated the action the government can take when an officer is engaged in such.